Hey, it's Trisha Robinson. How are you doing today? I want to talk to you about how you can find $200 or so in your monthly expenses so that you can fund your own business. So as you drop on in, make sure you say hello and let me know where you're coming in from, and even on the replay, because I will go back and read the comments. Yesterday, the reason I want to talk about this is yesterday while I was doing my walk in the woods, instead of listening to my normal upbeat affirmation, soul music that I listen to, I decided to listen to a podcast instead. And the podcast was actually from Screw the 9 to 5 community. They've got a lot of really great things on there. But one thing that they talked about yesterday was basically how you can first of all, make sure that when you join your business that you are into profit immediately. But if you're just trying to get into the home business world, you first need to find money so that you can support your efforts. So the very first step before you do anything else is to start tracking your expenses. Where are you spending your money now? So even if you don't want to open your own home business, this is a really important thing to do, to just kind of set a budget. So you have to write down literally every single thing that you are spending your money on clearly. Your mortgage or your apartment, rent, your utilities, your phone, your internet. Write down, if I went out to dinner, I spent $50 here, or $10 here, went out to breakfast, bought the coffee. Where are you spending all of your money? Now, after you've gone through that exercise, if you only want to do it for a week, that's fine. But some things are monthly expenses. I just got an email that I was subscribed to something that's $8.99 a month. Now, it has good stuff, but am I accessing it? Am I using that? If I'm not using it, that's $9 that I could use for something else. So look at every subscription you possibly have, write everything down, and evaluate what you're using and what you could live without. I bet you, if you're a person who likes to go get coffee 5 days a week or even 7 days a week, if you're paying for the expensive $5 thing, you might get by with reducing that a few times per week. So think about that. If you go 5 days a week and you spend $5 in your coffee, or even $4 in coffee, let's say you only spend $4, that's $20 a week. 4 weeks, $20, that's $80. Are you willing to spend $80 towards your business and not on that high expensive coffee? Could you make coffee at home instead? How much money could you save by not going out for breakfast? Eat a healthy breakfast before you leave the home. I bet you're probably spending between $5 and $8 in the morning because you're rushing out the door, getting your breakfast instead of making it at home. You could do things the night before. My husband actually does this. He brings his lunch to work almost daily. He realized that he was spending $10. Hey, Lord, thanks for joining. Hey, Katie, thanks for joining. He realized he was spending $10 a day at his company's cafeteria for salad. So guess what I do? I go to Trader Joe's and I buy salad regularly when our garden's not producing enough lettuce or kale or spinach or whatever it is we put in our salads. Hey, Erica, thank you for joining. I go and I make all of the purchases that we need to have so that he can take his lunch. I'm pretty sure I spend maybe on average $3 a day for his lunch to be healthy. And I'll make chicken in advance or shrimp or something, and I'll have it all in the refrigerator ready for him to make his salad every day so that he doesn't have to spend $10 at work. If you really want anything in life, if you're saving for something, it doesn't even have to be a home business. Figure out where you're spending your money today and exactly what you can get rid of so that you can then realize that it's possible. It is possible. There is something you can do. Now, when I was very young, I don't remember if it was called The Giving Tree or it was a fable. And the story was about how you can teach very young children how to save money immediately. And the first thing it talked about is if you have $100, let's just call it, percentage, 100, right? Every month you're going to get 100. You need to take 10% or 10 and you save that for yourself. Could be for retirement, could be for college, for whatever, but take 10% of whatever income that you have and automatically invest it or put it in some place that you're not going to touch until the time is right. Then if you have any debt, pay off your debt. 10% goes to paying off your debt. If you can pay more, awesome. Then you learn to live on the rest of the 80. So same goes on. Now you're not a little kid anymore, but you've learned this. I gotta figure out the name of that book. I gotta ask my dad. That's a good book. Anyway, figure out, always pay yourself first. So don't just keep spending money day after day after day, going to the same places with nothing to show for it. If the excuse is you have no money, look at where you're spending your money today. I almost got rid of cable. I mean, we're not really using it that frequently, and I subscribe to Hulu now. Our internet is a higher speed, so we're able to stream movies and things like that. My kids don't watch regular TV. I don't even know what we're keeping it for, honestly. We might get rid of that too. But there are things in your life that I promise you can learn to live without if your goal is to do something different. So I'm not saying that you should have to give up stuff. If you're happy with your life and you don't want to do anything else, then don't change. Don't give anything up. But if you really want to, whether it be own your own business, not only are you going to have to invest in your business, you're going to have to invest in yourself. You're going to have to take some time, energy, money to put yourself into running your own home business. So again, recap, take stock of where you're spending your money today. First things, write it all down. Hey, on, thanks for joining. Take stock of where you're writing your things down. Number 2, decide what you can learn to live without, or just reduce. Go to coffee 1 day a week instead of 5 days a week. And then you figure out where you can start saving your money, add it all up, and build yourself towards following that plan. Don't get off the plan. Because if you're not bringing in enough customers, then you're not going to be able to spend money on your business either. So reduce your expenses initially, keep getting customers, and as your income grows, as you're in a more stable environment, you can then begin to do some of the things that you were doing previously that you love to do. For most of you, you're going to realize you could learn to live with all that stuff that you were doing and spending your money on. But if it was something that you just painfully did for 3 months until your business got off the ground, always make sure every single month that you are profitable. If you're not profitable, then you have to stop doing something so that you can be profitable. Hope you found that helpful. Make sure you share, like, and comment, and I will talk to you another time. Have a great day. Bye.